Hello everyone, welcome to this month's full moon reading. This full moon is on the 6th or the 7th of January, depending on where you are in the world, and this full moon is in the sign of Cancer. Now please watch for your sun, moon or rising sign, or as you feel drawn. Now for those that have been with me for a while, these moon readings, I'm changing them a little bit. Just with the start of the new year, I just feel drawn to do things a little bit differently, and I'm not going to be covering the house that these moons fall in for each sign. I'm just going to do the card readings. I just feel drawn to just concentrate on the cards. I'm not really an astrologer, so I probably don't bring a lot into the astrology side of it. It was just information that I had noted down, so I'm just being called to just concentrate on the cards. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I do hope that you still enjoy these readings and they resonate and help you at this full moon. Let's get started. Hello Gemini, welcome to your full moon reading for January. So we have the Moonology as the overall energy for this reading. We have the Queen of the Moon, the Universal Rider-Waite and the Witch's Tarot as additional information. So your overall energy is the full moon in Scorpio, and it says it's time to release negativity. Now with that in mind, my friends, let's go straight to the Queen of the Moon cards because that'll explain this negativity. So you've got assessing and you've got self-love. Now, when we start assessing our life, and because this self-love card is here, Gemini, I really feel that it's you assessing yourself. It's you. I get the feeling you've got the Hermit here, you've got Temperance. There's a lot of inner healing and a lot of inner work, and I feel this assessing initially is going to be, it looks like she's almost looking at this self-love. So you're going to be looking at yourself, you're going to be looking at what you believe, you're going to be looking at what you think, how you speak, what you think of others, what you think of the world, what you think of your dreams. You're going to really look at yourself on all levels and like really closely. Like I just feel like this telescope is, I know it's not exactly that, but I just feel like you're really focusing. It's almost like you've just got yourself right there and you're looking at everything meticulously, right into the most tiniest of details. And that's where this negativity, Gemini, I feel is going to arise. Now this negativity, that the way that I sense it in your reading today, Gemini, is the fact that you're going to see things that you don't like about yourself. There's going to be feelings of guilt. There's going to be feelings of regret. Maybe even resentment, sadness. Because when we start really looking at ourselves really deeply, it means we look at the things we like about ourselves, but we also look at the things we don't like about ourselves. That's what the internal work is all about. And I feel this negativity is here to say, Gemini, don't fall into the I wish I coulda, woulda. I wish I had done it different. I wish I could have been different. I wish it had have happened differently. There's this sense that you might look back and go, oh, I was so unfair to that person. I'm such a bad person. Oh my gosh. And there's no need to do that in order to see the aspects of ourselves that are less than desirable, for want of a better word, my friends. It's not beating ourselves up that actually solves anything. It's seeing it and going, okay, with the level of knowledge I had then, my headspace, where I was at in my life, you're not making excuses for your friends, for yourselves, Gemini. You're not making excuses. You're understanding, and then just change the energy. So let's say you've been rude to your friends and you've been neglecting them, and you just, every time they call you narky or whatever. This is just an example, Gemini. Send them love. When you see that and you see how you haven't been the friend that you would have liked to be, there's nothing you need to do, Gemini. Just send love. You know, if it's a particular person, imagine that person and send them love. Ask for forgiveness. But it doesn't have to be in person. You can do it in person if, you know, they're still in your life and you want to make amends. And sometimes just doing it energetically is all that's needed. And then forgive yourself, my friends. So there's this sense of finding your self-love again, Gemini. Because you're looking at yourself, all of yourself. And you're rising up. You're doing this to raise your vibration. You're doing this to access higher dimensions of yourself. This is also giving you a different perspective. So this higher place, when you look down, don't judge, don't criticize, honor. Be grateful that the old you did what he or she could do in that point in time. You learnt lessons from that. And that's why you are where you are now. So there's a sense of really showing your old self, your younger self, real gratitude. They went through things in order for you to be where you are now. And there's a sense of that makes you love yourself. That brings you to a place of self-acceptance and self-love, because it puts you in a place of gratitude and genuine thankfulness. Everything that you have been through has made you grow wiser, has brought you to this place where you can get a higher perspective of yourself. You can let go of the energies that no longer serve you. You can let go of the hate that you feel for yourself on some level, or the resentment, the judgment, the criticism that you give yourself. You know, there's a sense of letting that go, because there's a sense of it's going to be in your self-love when you see yourself and love yourself as you really are. This puts you into your real power, your authenticness, your uniqueness. It enables you to embrace the uniqueness that you are. Because ultimately these energies are moving you towards the Two of Wands. Now the Two of Wands is it's like on the cusp of walking through a new door, deciding which door do you want to go through. What do I want now out of my life? I feel like he's holding the Ace of Wands, and there's an Ace of Wands behind him which is attached to the building. This is your old path, your old soul calling, the last dream or passion or goal that you had, that you were striving to achieve. That's the old journey, and now you've got a new one. And he's looking at the world, he's looking at the horizon, and it's kind of like, what do I want now for myself? The world's my oyster. And when we love ourselves, when we embrace our soul, our authentic inner light and inner guidance, we do feel like the world is our oyster. We do feel like we've got choices, and we can dream and we can move forward, and we can ask ourselves, what do I want now? And you're going to be asking yourself that, Gemini. You're going to be asking yourself, what do I want now? Where do I see my life going? What can I achieve now? And this assessing and this self-love. And then you've got the two major arcana with the Hermit and the Temperance. And I really feel that the Temperance is this self-love, and the assessing is the Hermit. And this is Spirit saying, Gemini, that you're not doing this on your own. The major arcana for me is the universe. We co-create with Spirit. And the major arcana is Spirit guiding you, doing its bit to help. So I feel that, you know, the universe, God, Spirit, your higher self is actually shifting things in your life to be able to put you in the Hermit space, which is giving you more time to reflect, more time to do the inner work, more space. It's allowing you to slow down. And Temperance is here filling you up with harmony, with peace, balancing you out, making you see the things that are not, that you consider not great about yourself, but also helping you to see the things that really are great, and how the two balance themselves out. Because the not great and the great, it's just all perception, isn't it? And it's bringing you harmony. It's bringing you peace. And it's in that space that we can really look. We can really go within. We can really look. This beautiful energy, this like your guardian angel, you know, it's going to show you when you start criticizing yourself, when you start judging your past actions, you start judging your past self, when you become negative about you. Because there's a sense that the critique in you, the judgmental part of you, will come out. But that again, with the Hermit and the Temperance card, that's the universe guiding you to see even more, to understand even more about yourself. Because the clearer you are, Gemini, on who you are now, the clearer this next journey will be. The easier your choices will be. because you're going to have this level of understanding because you understand yourself. You love yourself. So you come from a space of expansion and openness. And the Two of Wands, when we are open, we're open for all the possibilities. We're open to stretch out, to expand out into the world. There's a sense of limitlessness. And that's beautiful energy, my friends. Beautiful energy. I'm going to leave you with those messages, Gemini. Love and light, my friends. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.